Hey guys, thanks again for tuning in with us today. So excited that you are here. We have a wonderful meal planned today. I think you're going to be pretty excited about this one. So without further ado, we are about to get started, and welcome to Branna's Kitchen. Okay, we have a special treat today. What I thought about is, what is the best thing in the world to eat? Young or old, you like this? Hamburgers and French fries. Now I have decided to give you a choice between hamburger and French fries or a semi-hamburger and French fries, but a more healthy choice. I think you're gonna like it. Today we are preparing turkey burgers, and I'm gonna give you three different kinds, but turkey burgers with a yummy raisin apple salad on the side. Think you're gonna like it. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move my camera. And I had my grill pan heating up. And yeah, guys, people think that a char grilled burger is so wonderful. I agree. So what we're gonna do, I'm not going outside to grill anything, but I have a grill pan here. So we are going to prepare our turkey burgers in the grill pan to give us that kind of grilled effect. It'll be good, don't worry. So we're gonna get it started. I'm gonna move my camera for you. And we have our 3 turkey burgers here. Oh, and what's in this, guys, I forgot to say before I put the camera down, but the only thing I put in here, if you watch the pork chop video, I used a rub or a seasoning that we created, and it had the paprika in it, the chili powder, salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. So what I did is I took that same mix and I put it into our ground turkey. Also, I chopped up half an onion fine and I just put it in our turkey burgers. So that's all the seasoning that's in it. Oh, and I also added a little bit of pepper. If you remember from the pork chop video, I told you most of the time when I use that rub or that seasoning mix, I always add a little extra pepper. There's pepper in it, but it doesn't, I can't, I taste the chili pepper, but I don't taste the actual black pepper, and I love black pepper, so that's what I try to do. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn you back to the grill pan, and I am going to get our turkey burger started. And guys, again, this is a grill pan, so you don't need to put anything in it. The oils that's in the meat will season the pan and get it cooking. So we're going to get it in there. And you hear that nice little sizzle. That's what you want. That lets you know that your grill pan is wonderful and hot. That looks yummy already. I am going to step off camera and put this in the sink and wash my hands up because I did just touch the raw turkey and we don't want to cross-contaminate anything, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. So I don't know if you can still hear it or not, but our turkey burgers are sizzling away over there. And while that is cooking, we're going to get started with our apple raisin salad. So I don't know if you will be able to see this, but in this bowl, I have chopped up 2.5 Granny Smith apples. And just like the last time, I just soaked them in some lemon water. And all the lemon water is, I'm not trying to make this acidic, but all the lemon water does is keep it from turning brown. I'm sure I peeled and chopped these about an hour ago, but they are still nice and bright. So I have my colander right here already in this thing, so I'm going to drain that. And I'm just going to use my same bowl to mix it. So I'm going to sit it right here and bring over our other ingredients. Now, guys, I don't know if you like apple raisin salad, but it is so wonderful and it's so refreshing to bite into those crisp apples, and you have the tang of the mayonnaise in there, and you have the wonderful sweetness of the raisins. That whole combination is just wonderful, and I think you're going to love it. So I'm going to switch the camera down to the bowl so you can see me mix our mixture. And right here we have our apples that we drained, and we are just going to put into our bowl. Like so. And over here, guys, this is about 1/2 to 3/4 cups of organic raisins. Now, just like I said before, and let me just say this for the record. The things that I use here, if you don't actually have those specific things, it's okay. For instance, I told you these were Granny Smith apples. If you don't have Granny Smith apples, but you have a Red Delicious apple or a Gala apple or just whatever apple you prefer, use that one. The only reason I'm using this one is because this is what I already had at home. Now, had I had red apples or Sweet Delicious, I don't know all the varieties of apples, but whatever I had, I would have peeled and chopped. Same difference. It doesn't matter as long as it's an apple. Same thing with the organic raisins. I already had this at home. I did not go out and buy organic raisins for this recipe. Had I had regular raisins or store brand raisins, it didn't matter as long as they were as long as they're raisins. Also, with that being said, these were purchased probably 2 months ago, so they're really soft and they're really fresh. So again, I told you in a previous video that most of the times when I use raisins in my recipes, I soak them in water first. That just plumps them back up. These, and I always give you a little example, I can chew one, are soft and fresh and yummy. So because they are, I don't soak them in anything. I just go ahead and add them to the recipe. But had they been, maybe another brand and maybe I had them for a little bit longer and they needed to puff up a bit, I would have soaked them. But these don't need soaking, so that's the only reason I'm not. So we're going to get back to our salad. And again, in our bowl right here, we just have our chopped and peeled Granny Smith apples. And we're going to add the raisins. Now, guys, I'm not going to add all this. I'm going to add the majority of it because, again, you know that I am one to where if I just like to add it a bit first, because once you add it, you can't take it out. But if I don't put enough, I can always go back later and add. So we're going to put, our apples are in there and our raisins are in there. And we're going to grab a bit of this mayonnaise. And if I had to guess, that's probably close to a half cup or a half cup. And I'm going to start there. So with that, I'm just going to mix it in. We're just mixing in, and guys, here's another thing about this salad. There's only 3 ingredients. That's all you need. If you have apples, raisins, and mayo, that's all you need to get this salad. And just by the look of this, guys, I'm going to pull it over so you can see. I don't see enough raisins in there, so I'm going to add the rest of it. So if you want to keep up with it, that was 2½ chopped Granny Smith apples. We put in about close to a half a cup of raisins, and that was about anywhere between 1/4 of a cup to maybe 1/4 of a cup to about a half a cup of mayo. So this is it. Now, guys, I'm going to be honest. This looks a little bit bland to me, but I know that it's delicious, but it looks a little bit bland. So I am going to find a garnish for it and see what we can do with it. But before we go and do that, we're going to check on our turkey burgers over here. And they seem to be cooking pretty good. I think I'm going to turn the heat up on them just a little bit because I do want them a bit charred and I do want it to look like we have grill marks on there. So I'm going to turn that up a bit and let it continue to cook away on that side. I am going to go and fetch me a garnish and I will be right back. Hey guys, we're back. So while you were gone, I took the liberty of preparing our little salad. Well, you saw the bulk of it, but our salad is prepared. And yeah, it looks a little bit bland in a bowl, but just wait. We're going to give that a fixer-upper. And also, while you were gone, I took the liberty of flipping our turkey burgers. And I don't know if you can see that, but it has our little cute little grill marks on there. So we are going to let the other side brown and wait on that, and we're almost ready. So while we're doing that, now, I told you in the beginning, this was an alternative to a regular burger. So we're going to use everything that we use on a regular burger. We're just going to cut the fat a little bit and do something else. So while that is still cooking and getting prepared and juicy, we are going to prepare our plates. So what I have here, let's make sure you can see all 3 plates. I better just lay them around like this so you can see all of them. Like that. Okay. So those are our 3 plates, and we are going to take out 3 whole wheat buns. Now, guys, the only whole wheat buns that I've ever used was Nature's Own. You don't have to use Nature's Own. Use the kind you prefer. But if you know of another wheat bun that you like and that you've tried, that's fine. Nature's Own to me has the best, so I recommend those. But if you know of another one, please use it. So we're just laying our buns on the plate. Like so. And I'm going to go over here and grab all of our yummy condiments that we pre-prepared. And I'm going to set them over here so you can see them all. And guys, I already can hear somebody saying, I don't like turkey burgers and I don't like wheat buns. Here's the thing though, every time I mention a turkey burger and the next thing out of the person's mouth is, I don't like turkey burgers. Here's the thing, my next question to them is, have you ever had one? And the answer is always no. How do you know if you don't like it if you've never had one? So I am just in the business. I want to promote a turkey burger because I think it's just the best. I don't know when the last time was that I actually had a real burger, but I don't even miss it. I actually love this. This is the turkey burgers that I make, by hands down, are just the best burgers that I've ever had. You know, say what you will, and I know people may have their favorite hamburger places and all that. I did not totally enjoy a hamburger or a burger until I started to make these turkey burgers, and they are amazing. So I am going to grab the rest of my things. I have my condiments over here, and that is our mayo, our mustard. And guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like ketchup on my burger. I don't really like mustard either. I just like mayo, but I may put a little mustard for the sake of flavor. I don't know. I don't like ketchup on my burger, but you might. So we're gonna do some with ketchup. And I'm gonna grab a knife. And don't talk about me. If I dip this knife in the ketchup, I can't put it in the mayo or the mustard. So I have 3. Okay, so we are going to check these burgers. I'm just going to smash them. I'll let you guys see that. Just going to smash them down just a little. I'm going to poke the center. You know, when you were learning how to cook, when your mom was cooking, she would poke the center of a burger just to make sure the heat got into it. And I'm going to do the same because old-fashioned is the best way to be. I'm going to see what they look like underneath here. Oh, they look good. So let's turn that over one more time. And guys, if you want, you can crisscross the burger. So that way you'll have the little checker marks on there as opposed to just a straight line. Let's see, flip it this way. Okay. So look at that. You see our grill marks on there? Let's see if you can see. I'm going to see if I can get you up close enough. So you can see the grill marks on there. You can't tell me that doesn't look good. You can say it, but I don't believe it. So, okay, so we're going to get back to dressing our plate and dressing our buns. So I'm going to see, let me get it back to you so you can see that. Okay, so I'm going to put, I think I'm going to do a variety of things. I think all of them will have mayo. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of mayo on our bottom bun there. And guys, just to save time, I'm going to put mayo on all of them because whichever one of these I decide to eat has to have mayo. And guys, again, every time I do a recipe, I always let you know that when I'm doing these recipes, I do and put on these things what I like. I add on my recipes what I like. Now, again, I told you when I started this, I said I do not prefer ketchup on my burger. That is me. So if you like ketchup on your burger, and I would love for you to try these, please put ketchup on your burger. It's not a big deal that it's not on there. If you want it on there, by all means, put it on there. Okay, I put a layer of mayonnaise on all of them because I think it has to have the mayo. So I think I'm going to do 2 of them with the mayo and the mustard. So I'm going to put a little bit of mustard on this one and a little bit on this one, top and bottom bun. For the second one, I think I'm going to just put it on the bottom bun because just in case someone eats this that doesn't really want mustard on their burger, like me probably, it will be okay. And then on our last one, I'm going to put a little bit of ketchup on the bottom bun. And I'm going to put a little bit of ketchup, a little bit more because the people that like ketchup on their burger, they actually want it on there. But then I'm going to put a little bit of mustard on the top bun. So, what we have here is our burger with just the mayonnaise and the mustard. This one has just mayonnaise on both sides of the bun, but just mustard on one. And this one has mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup. Okay, now, I did that because, again, everybody doesn't like everything. Again, I told you up front that I don't like ketchup on my burger. So, again, the people that do, feel free to do that. So, we're going to turn this over again and see if it's needed. I think they're done, you guys. It still seems pretty juicy. But now we're going to flip it over so we can get the checker marks on the other side if we can. Made it a little bit, not a whole bunch. It's fine. All right. I got to get better at making the grill marks, but it'll get better with time, don't worry. Okay, so we are going to now put the rest of our condiments on there and the rest of our veggies, or the veggies, on there. So when that burger's ready, we'll be ready. So I think, and guys, I wish, if you guys know the answer to this, I don't know how to layer the vegetables on the bun so that it doesn't all slide off when you take your first bite into it. If you know the order that it goes in so it doesn't do that, please share that. Tell me about that, because I don't know. Every time I put this together, don't get me wrong, as yummy as it is, I hate it when I bite into it and it all slides apart. So I don't know the order it goes in, so I'm just going to put it in as I think it's supposed to go. If you know, once you see this and you know the way it's supposed to go, let me know. So I'm going to put the camera back down so you can see me put the rest of the veggies on the wrong way probably, but it's what I know. Okay, so on this one, and the middle one is the one I'm going to have because I just want a little bit of mustard in that. So, and I'm going to put the condiments on, you know, the veggies and the, on all of them. So this is the one that I'm going to choose to eat, the one with the mayonnaise on both pieces of the bun and the mustard. So I'm going to start out with a piece of lettuce at the bottom. Don't know if that's going to help at all. That's what I'm starting with. For this one, and all of these will get the lettuce, so I don't think it matters that I tell you that. And guys, this is just romaine lettuce. If you like iceberg lettuce or leafy green lettuce, whatever your preference is fine with me. This is just what I had in my refrigerator, so this is what we're using. So I'm going to put a bit of lettuce on each bun, probably 2 pieces. Again, if you want more than 2, put 2. I mean, if you want more than 2, put as much as you want. I'm choosing 2. Okay? And I think, I just don't know what goes next. So, I think what I'm going to do is just leave that for right now. And I am going to, before I put the rest of it on, I think the burger should go on next after the lettuce. So, I believe these are done. They look done. Tell you what, I am going to make sure they're done. I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. I just wanted to make sure that those burgers were completely done before we put them on our bun and get ready to eat them. So while you were gone, I took the liberty of putting American cheese on both. And guys, I used the Kraft Deluxe American cheese. It just has a wonderful cheese flavor. And I just like how it tastes in recipes. I used it in eggs, put it on burgers, whatever. Most of the time, I don't want cheese on my burger, but if I had to have it, it would be this kind. So those are all ready. We're going to now turn off our heat, and we are going to plate these up and take a bite. So I'm going to move the camera over so that you can see me continue to assemble our turkey burger on wheat buns. And guys, forgive me and don't laugh at me about my camera use. My husband is asleep, so he can't do this for me today, so I'm trying to do it myself. Be nice. Okay, so we are going to take our burgers out of the pan and we're gonna put it on the lettuce. Now remember I told you earlier that I don't know the correct order to put this in so it doesn't slide off when you're about to eat it. So I'm just gonna put it on as best I can. And I kept the plain burger for me because I don't want the cheese. So we have that going on. And I think the next thing that we're supposed to put on is maybe the tomato. So we're going to take a slice of tomato, am I in the way, and put it on our burger along with a couple of pickles. Now, everybody don't like pickles, so this is gonna be our ultimate burger. So I think I'm just gonna put pickles on mine just because I love pickles. And like I told you, if you don't like pickles, don't put it on. Okay, and we're gonna do onions on both of them, on all three of them actually. And guys, I hope I'm not in the way. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. So, onions on everything. And guys, I'm gonna grab a paper towel because I need to wash my hands. So we have on this one our lettuce, burger, tomato, pickles, and onions. This one, lettuce, burger, tomato, pickles, no pickles, tomato and onions. This one has, you know, the third one is our ultimate burger, so we're going to put the pickles on there. So a couple of pickles on our ultimate burger, but just a few since, you know, we don't, some people may not want it on there, but they can always take it off. And that is it for this one and this one. But because we're making an ultimate burger, we are going to put bacon on this one. And these are pretty long, guys, so I'm just going to rip it in half and put it on. And I do have a confession. Now, I told you that this was an alternative. So, just like we made an alternative to a regular bun, it's not a white bun or sesame seed bun, it is a whole wheat bun. Our meat alternative was turkey as opposed to beef. So, our bacon alternative as opposed to regular pork bacon, it's turkey bacon. Deal with it, it's okay. All right. So, we have our burger assembled. So we're going to put the lid on all of them. Whoop. Disregard that. Our lid on everything. Now, you can't tell me that doesn't look yummy. You know it does. And we are going to grab our spoon and spoon some of this apple raisin salad on the side. And I know I'm in the way, disregard. Apple raisin salad on the side. That looks good, guys. I know somebody's out there fussing, but just stop because you know it looks amazing. And the one thing I forgot to put on there is a wonderful pickle spear. And I like Clausen pickles. If you like something else, feel free. But I like the Clausen pickles. So I am going to turn that around so you get a good little look at it, at least one of them. And I'm going to show you my wonderful plate here, and this is my plate. There's our wonderful pickle spear on the side, our yummy, amazing turkey burger, you know that looks good, and our raisin salad. And I forgot our little raisin salad garnish when we put it on our plate. A little strawberry there. Now tell me that doesn't look amazing. Pickle spear, turkey burger, apple raisin salad with a little strawberry garnish. Okay. You can say what you want, and you can say it doesn't look good, and you don't want to try it, but I know that you do. So I'm going to help you. I'm going to try it for you. The one thing I didn't get was a fork, so I'm going to step right here and get one. And I am going to try this burger. You know, this is my favorite part of the video, is me actually eating the food. So, this is our turkey burger. And remember the one that I made for myself? It just has the patty on there, tomato, lettuce, pickles, and onions, mayonnaise, and mustard. So, let's give it a yummy bite. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, That is amazing. I don't care what you say. That is good. You will enjoy that if you try it. One more bite. Mm, 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 mm. That is wonderful. Absolutely amazing. There is no way that you won't be satisfied if you made that. I'm gonna bite this pickle. Mm. Amazing. Absolutely delicious. Can't forget our apple raisin salad. Mm. Mm. Crunchy, wonderful apples, sweet raisins, tart mayo. Perfect combination. Let's get one more bite. Mm. That is absolutely amazing, guys. I promise you, if you try that, not only will it would reduce your caloric intake for that particular meal, you'll also enjoy it. It is so wonderful. Our burger with the seasoning we put in there and the onion, flavorful, tender, moist, wonderful. Our raisin salad, no, it's not French fries, but do you have to have French fries with everything? I don't. That is a wonderful meal to put together. And again, for those of you that don't want the pickle on the side, just don't put it. You can just do the burger and the salad. Either way, I think you're going to enjoy it. So I would just like to thank you once again for tuning into this. I told you we were going to come back with some exciting things, some wonderful meals. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making it. One more thing before we go. My son-in-law called me today, and he wanted me to incorporate a tip of the day or a challenge for the day. Thought that was a pretty good idea, so I'm going to do that. So the first thing, in addition to trying this recipe and enjoying it like I am, I would like to think that our world is a little bit different from what it's always been. I don't know if it's supposed to go that way or what, but the one thing that it doesn't seem like we have a lot of most of the time is just a lot of kindness. I think people are kind in general, but sometimes I think we forget to be kind to people because of our hustle and bustle of our own day, so we forget that. So when you watch this, I would just like to challenge you that when you're in your office or when you're walking down the street or at the grocery store, if your eyes meet with another person's eyes, why not smile? You'd be amazed that smiling at someone is infectious. If you do it, they may do it. And who knows, the next person they see, they may smile at them and get the same action, another smile. And maybe that person will give it to someone else and someone else. It is so easy to be pleasant and kind. And every time I run across a person that is pleasant and kind, I make a point to tell them that you were so pleasant and you were so nice. You made this experience, no matter how big or small it is, you made it more pleasant for me. And I certainly appreciate that. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. And I just want to say, I love you guys. I hope that this was beneficial to you. I hope that you try these recipes. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We have more exciting things to come. And I think you'll be pleased as we progress into our projects. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. See you the next time. Bye.